Okay, I don't know if anybody's here. Hold on, I'm trying to get set up. Open live chat in a new window. Okay, you guys can maybe hear me now? All right. Watch B equals Twitter, PR Schmidt. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's right. Hey, it's the 2 minutes of truth do. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, I have things. I have people. I need to open this URL over here. Just give me a second. I am so sorry for the trouble. For the record, I did try this for like 2 hours today to make sure this would freaking work. In fact, I tried it for several hours yesterday to make sure it would work. And what I forgot is that none of my testing from yesterday mattered because I figured out. Oop, that's me. Okay, you guys can hear me. Great. And now we're back to normal mode. So we've got like 9 seconds of latency. Okay, crap. All right, now I'm gonna pop this chat out. Pop out chat. Okay, here we go. So if someone wants to hop on Discord and send a new link to this as well, here we go. It's not Windows' fault. This is 100% my fault. What happened is I offered to sign up for new beta software. I tested it for a while. I thought it was going to be okay, and I was wrong. 100% wrong. It's not Comcast. It's not the new computer. It's just me doing something I should not have. So we're going to swap back up this bitrate a bit here, and I think we're good. Oh, right, no one is a mod. Okay, so I'm going to make some mods. I can't make mods because I'm not a mod, because I'm the wrong person. Okay, here, I think I can make mods here. You're a mod, and you're a mod, and you're a mod, and you're a mod. Everyone gets a car. Okay. Thank you very much, Chris GC8. I think it's about the best I can do. So tonight we're just gonna live on Discovery the old-fashioned way. So thank you guys all for getting over here. I am sorry for all of the crap, but we're gonna get to this. That's right. So I don't know, is anybody a mod now? If you guys like AWOL or Brad or, Chris GC8, I don't think I got to, but Jess, did you guys get some mod powers so that when I get people calling me fat and ugly, you guys can tell them off or something? Not that you can't do that anyway, but yes, look, Jess has a mod. Okay, cool. Yay! Yeah, AWOL, I might have missed you. You're right. Alright, here, let's do this. There we go. I'm watching the wrong chat. Oh, I am watching the wrong chat. I see what you mean. And my viewer counter is wrong, so I'll just get rid of that. And my sub counter is wrong, and I don't care, so we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of that, and let's just change this to be the right thing. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is the best we're gonna do. And from this point on, it's all there is. So we got no sub alerts, we got no anything on this channel, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So thank you guys for sticking with me. And now, despite what's going on, okay. So one of the problems with doing transcoding is of live streams with very low latency is like our live pipeline is designed to be super resilient. It was originally built for the Olympics in 2012, so this is a service that has been around for a long time, and it was designed to be like, hey, we're going to give you 4 copies of the video and you can't go down for a single second, and you have to support all these redundant internet feeds and everything else like that, which means that we got a really complex like processing pipeline. And when you have a really complex processing pipeline, things break. And so when things break, of course, this is a problem. And And so the so the goal is to create a less complex system, and basically I signed up to be a beta tester for the less complex system. Unfortunately, it seems that the less complex system lacks a certain aspect of reliability insofar as it doesn't freaking work in my case. So, yeah. Let's go. Anyway, so Kevman, new hardware is a little bit okay. So my biggest issue that I had with yesterday, I still have not worked out what it actually was. But I spent about an hour where my display would just randomly turn black. And I tried I uninstalled, I reinstalled drivers, and then it started happening during the Windows reinstall itself, and I was like, okay, I don't even know anymore. So I pulled the DisplayPort cable out, and I swapped to an HDMI cable, and I am not 100% sure, but it seems like the HDMI cable is fine. Except then I switched back to the DisplayPort cable, the same one that was not working yesterday, and it didn't work, and it worked fine. So I don't know if it's the cable, I don't know if it's some combination of software and restarts, I don't know what it is, but I spent like an hour and a half yesterday being very sad, and so that was pretty shitty. I had no pirated versions of anything on the computer. I bought a real version of Windows. Alex saw the packaging, so anyway, yeah. So overall, I'm happy with the. I am better at this game than in real life. Although I do a lot less damage to myself in real life. So I don't know. It is also so hot here. I was standing by the front door this evening before I was streaming. I was like, oh, maybe I'll open the door and let some cool air in. No, it's 86 degrees outside and 83 degrees in the house. You wouldn't download a car. Yeah, I would download a car. I did not buy it from Alibaba Express. $89 is what I got it for. Okay, so let's get some points here. I think 70,000 is the next score. 130 is the pro version. I got home at Alex's recommendation. I downloaded and printed a car. I did. Alright, I got a Japan. I can never land Japans because they make your body shift, and I can never figure out how to adjust the rotation for it. Same with the Del Mar. So you have to just do it based on the how far you've been rotating so far, and I'm really bad at that. So, alright. Too many Del Mars, my points are dropping. So one of the ways they keep you from just doing the same trick over and over is that they make the tricks cut in half as you do them. So the more times you do a trick, the less it's worth. And so that's why you want to kind of avoid doing the same trick over and over again if you want points. If your goal is just to get somewhere, that works fine, but...
Snow and skating like oil and water, eh?
Alright, where's my skate letters? I get the S. Where's my K? I'm great at this game. I'm okay at this game. I only need another 9,000 points to pull the next score level, I think, though, so... the beer is cold. It's fine. Yes! Landed the 540. Oh god. There's a Windows pop up in front of my screen. You can't tell if I'm good or not. Is that because you're watching at 144p, Brad? Yeah, so this channel could be how to make a beer cold. Okay, so I owe a couple of drinks here. I got distracted by my streaming being terrible. I definitely am going to have a long conversation with Dione. $5 for drinks tonight, but we're already 2 drinks late because we got 2 $5 donations from Bluecore. Get a hashtag Bluecore in there for that. All right, there we go. There we go. We have ice in the freezer. Okay. Trying to figure out. You know what I want to do? I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick. All right. So I am going to. So one of the cool things about the what's it called? Live stream alert site is that you can actually add multiple YouTube accounts to it, and that means that if you do that, it will actually do alerts for all of them. So I think that what I have just done, I think that what I'm just about to do, and I've not just done it yet. Register Google account, Gmail, register. Fan funding, register Google account, Gmail, register. Okay, now fan funding donations in this channel will work, as well as subscribers. So I picked up some subscribers already. Oh, this is actually going to do 5 of them, I think. So these are my 5 most recent subscribers on this channel, which I forgot about. Western Rapper apparently subscribed to me on this channel. I did not know that. I have no idea who that is. Yes, live stream alerts can do test alerts. Once you set up an alert, there's like a test page. Okay, I'm actually gonna, well, no, I'm just gonna let this go. I just realized that I think I add my most 50 recent subscribers, so you guys are gonna get all of those. Is what's gonna happen right here. We're gonna turn this down so you're not bothered by that, and we'll bring it back once the music is done. So Falcon Man, how did you find? Oh, you picked it up from Twitter, right? Twitter or Discord? Yeah, so it is a different channel. Look at that, over the blade. Yes, cool. My alerts are done. Yeah, so Tails first, it's because we're on a totally different channel, and I set up my alerts on the totally different channel. Yeah, I lost the game music on purpose so I could get rid of the alert music. Julie isn't going to be watching me. Okay, that is fine. Was Julie supposed to be watching me? Alright, so where's a skater? Oh, I don't... Okay. What's that? No. How's the Julie anime review channel going? That is an excellent question. Julie, how is the Julie anime review channel going?
Not very well.
Why is it not going very well yet? So one of the things that I was telling Julie is that I actually wanted her to do this anime review thing as a replacement for doing any schoolwork. And since she started French this week, I've been slacking on making her do it any further. So yeah. What's up? You're saying hi? You want to say hi to people?
Hello.
Julie is here. Okay, can I change levels yet? Since I'm clearly like all over the place, I cannot. I need 5 goals for the next level. Okay, let's go back to the foundry and pick up some more. So right now what she's trying to do is not calm anybody down. She's just chilling down here, but all right, let's unjam 5 valves. Let's just start with that. Yes, the rail. Thank you. Does beer come from space? Is that a thing that normally happens? I'm not aware of this space beer of which you speak. Oh, I missed one of the hashtag AWOL. That's right. Sorry, I'm distracted by all the skateboarding. Which beer am I drinking? The Bianca, I think. I have to land the railed right here. There we go. Cool. We unjammed five things, which is good. All right. Now we have to grind TC's rail, which I have no idea where that is.
Okay, I'm gonna go back upstairs because there is a child and I need to be watching her.
Okay. Love
so,
you.
Bye, guys.
Love you. Good night.
Good night.
Brad sends his beer to space to get cold. That is a a pretty impressive feat. Now this is Tony Hawk wants to. Oh gosh, I need to grind this bucket, and I don't know how to get into it. I need to land on the edge. Let's just hop into some molten metal a bunch of times. That should do it. Well, if you yeah, so there's no, how do you grind the bucket? Oh, I have to grind the bucket, not the pit, but the bucket that dumps into it. Okay, that's the thing I have to do. Yeah, you just have to drink it in space, then the problem goes away, right? Cuz Reese, jeez, man. Falcon Man. Alright, so I gotta drink this whole beer now. Oh, excuse me. Thank you very much. Hashtag Falcon Man in the chat, folks. I appreciate that donation. That Falcon Man, that's right. Alright, let's toss some, there we go. That was a good burp, is that what you're saying? Alright. Yeah, so my goals here, I need to like get some guy who's standing next to a bucket of water wet. I need to get up here and grind on this bucket, which I don't know how I'm supposed to do. That's right. Falcon Man, I appreciate that massive donation. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I've forgotten that was a thing. Yeah, it is a thing. That is true. Buffer? Really? Shouldn't be buffering unusually here. I'm gonna check whether I can see this. Okay. I'm gonna call that one a localized issue and not a YouTube issue. Alright, so what do I have to do here? I can't One of the problems is I can't check my goals while I'm playing. Blame Comcast. Alright, cool. Gets scrolled past the banner of the 5. Oh, well that's the, that's true. That's not the way I expected it to happen. Jose, mention that to me in, Supers, and I'll file a bug about it, because I don't think that's how it's supposed to work in general, so I want to dig into it and see if I can reproduce. This beer was really good, Jess, by the way. Oh yeah, so the banner in my side, so what happened is it scrolled right past it. So the $30 banner scrolled past. Usually what happens is the highest value banner scrolls and sticks at the top. And so when you donate 30 instead of 5, it should replace the 5. And the fact that it doesn't makes me wonder if we're doing something silly, like accidentally comparing those as strings rather than as numbers. In fact, I would be willing to put a good guess that that is exactly what we're doing. So sponsors show up and stick at the top for the first, and then donations. But I would bet that we're comparing 3 to 5, 30 to 5, and saying that 3 is less than 5. So reproducing a bug is another way of saying, can I make it happen again? I assume you actually knew that, but if you didn't, now you do. Okay, I have to splash a guy or something? I don't understand this. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, so tonight we're going to have a probably less of the usual crowd than usual. We're on a channel that I have never really done gaming on before. Because the feature that is new, I asked for it to be enabled on the channel that I stream on. So that is why. Yeah, so on the phone it probably did. On the phone it's probably completely different replacement logic. So the logic on the phone is probably right. I'm pretty sure all of that is just on client side. So that's the kind of thing that the different clients can break differently. It might also be that it would work on iPhone and not on Android or something else like that. Alright, so we have some people watching. Oh, we have 16 people watching. Well, that's great. You guys found me. You're hanging out. We're playing some Tony Hawk. I love this game. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can view goal movies again. Yeah, 6 score. Get the secret tape, which is up top. I know where that is. Okay, so that's TC's rail. Where's the foreman? How do I soak the foreman? Okay, so let's just TC 50-50 TC's rail first. There we go. Alright, so that's another tape. Cool. Or goal, or whatever they call them. Oh, there's the foreman. Okay. Oh, I've failed. Okay, so I think to soak the foreman, I've got to go... There we go. Foreman soaked. Hey, Avery Johnson, how's it going? Sorry, I was drinking beer there. Yippee-ki-yay! God damn, Falcon Man, throwing those dumb dollar bills around. It's not a jacuzzi. It's like a cooling plant for hot whatever. Falcon Man, doing the things a falcon can. So the number one bird that everyone assumes is the one that attacked my drone is a peregrine falcon. It's not. It's a red-tailed hawk. It's a juvenile red-tailed hawk, but that is what everyone assumes. So, yeah. Falcon, punch! Alright. This is gonna be like one of those nights like my birthday, isn't it? We're gonna have a lot of drunk tonight. I am glad that I went ahead and... live stream alerts is awesome. Like... That's the someone said it was a bald eagle, and I was like, dude, like okay, peregrine falcon, fine, like I can grant you that. I don't agree it's wrong, but like come on, like bald eagle, really? All right, I wanted to go out here. Nope. Oh, there's a rail next to the bucket. Yes! Awk versus drone. Alright. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So does that unlock the next level for us? Oh my god. My goodness. I'm drinking as fast as I can, guys. I'm just so we're all aware. I am drinking as fast as I can. Okay, let's get I think we can get a nose grind around the horn. Alright, let's get Chuck unstuck. I can do that. There we go. Got Chuck unstuck. Oh. Sorry, Jose. Normally I fix this by pushing buttons, but... Okay, we got Skate and we got Chuck unstuck. We need to take out the... I think Krista's Keg Stands would be a cool channel, though. Maybe we should do that. I guess that would be a social drinking stream? Is that allowed? On Twitch, I think that would be disallowed still. Even with their social eating streams, they make it illegal to, you know, just sit down and drink. That's what we figured out, right? Okay, so I have to nose grinder on that. Oh, that's what I forgot. I didn't have a big D. That's what I don't have. So I need to add like a little big D thing. All right, so that guy's throwing snowballs, and I need to better watch when I'm around. All right, we're gonna drink. We're gonna finish off this beer when this round is over. We're gonna unlock whatever city's next, and I don't have a big D. Twitch just feels very controlling. It feels very parental. Like, what, are we not grown-ups here? I guess some people aren't, but I don't know. I guess these sites have different rules too, so. Okay, that is what is in that mug. Oh. See that? See that? Yeah. One of the things I found interesting actually was that okay, so let's drop these points in Ollie. Next points will go into speed. So one of the things that I found interesting is that about Windows is just how much easier some of the things in OBS are. So for example, like audio setup. Oh, I didn't actually. Each run is 1 minute. Skaters get 3 runs. Bales hurt scores. Average of top 2 runs is your final score. Finish top 3 for medal. Okay. So Brad, you were complaining earlier about my like falling all the time, and so now that falling is going to actively hurt me, I will be doing less of that than I was before. All right. Uh-oh. Thought I was gonna hit myself there. Yes! Woo! Oh, damn. Yeah, so this game was definitely one that I played all the time when I was... Alright, that was not a great score. Where does that put me in the rankings? Okay, top 3. I'm still in the top 3. And so, as long as I can do better than that 2 more times, I should be good. Oh, that was not better. That was a bad move. This may be the run that gets thrown away. I need to stop doing Del Mar's and Japan's is really what I'm learning here, so. Anyway, by the way, Jose, thanks for the raid. It's gotten so typical for me to just start out with a raid from your channel that I forget to say thanks sometimes, so I apologize for that. But I do appreciate it. Jose Angel, who all of you should know, but if you don't, is another streamer here. Plays a bunch of different games. Recently has been playing some Jet Set Radio, as well as Orcs Must Die. Oh no! Oh, that was like such a stellar. Okay, this run's just getting thrown away. You feel bad? Don't feel bad, man. Well, don't feel bad from my perspective. I guess you can feel bad for your viewers. They don't have someone cool to watch. Alright. I did it again! Alright, let's grab some of these stat points while we're at his. Alright. Yeah, so the key thing about scoring here is that each transition is a multiplier. So even if you're scoring a tiny amount of points, like if you do these long grind sets, you end up getting huge multipliers. So the like 1,000 points you would normally get gets multiplied by a multiplier that's gigantic, and turns into these massive points. So. This should still put me in the top 3 though. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I said my next points would be in speed, so we'll do that. Change level to Suburbia. Alright, Suburbia, here we come. This Suburbia seems to have a haunted house in it, as well as like trailer parks that are just ramps. So this was not my experience of Suburbia. I did actually have Help the Thin Man. It's only if you can land them. That's true. What you doing? It was done. Thank you, Falcon. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. You're paying for live stream alerts for the next 2 months. That's what you're doing right now. So thank you for that, as well as the beer that just bought tonight. So I appreciate it, and thank you very much for hanging out and showing the love as always. I cannot land that trick. Bring you your key? Why are you punching me if you want me to bring you your freaking key, you jerk? You're just doing what you do. Oh yeah, Falcon, or Brad, we found a game that you should play, didn't we? Oh, Jose, so I played through that game, the Rotopo, and what I found is that there's only like 8 levels that are free, at which point you have to like spend either points or money on more, and so it's only enough for like a very short time. Given the developers asked me to play it, I guess I could probably ask them and be like, hey, like, you've given me, you know, 20 minutes of stuff here. If you want me to stream it, then please give me access to all the levels. Realistically, they're only like $3, so I could just buy it myself. But they did, you know, kind of solicit my, I found an axe. That's kind of like a key. I wonder if that'll work for Thin Man's demands. Let's go wake this up. So most urban thing in Suburbia, I don't know. Like, what's... Okay. I don't know why the Thin Man is breaking into the Addams Family house, but there is that. Oh, and the high score! Look at that. Well, Well, I didn't actually pay for it. I just looked at how much it would cost. So there is that. Oh, is my game audio like my music is too quiet? You guys aren't commenting on it. So, all right, here we go. So what is this meth lab? Is this a new feature in Pokemon? You can make meth labs now? I missed that. I was actually just earlier today, I was commenting on the I'm not that into Pokemon concept. Wow, I just did a backflip. That was awesome. Oh. Oh, clicking bad. Got it. Yeah, I'm sure if I messaged them and said like, hey, you know, so the problem is that if I actually take things for free, that I get into the weird state where I have to actually worry about the FTC, like, you know, investigating me for improper disclosure, like they just did PewDiePie. So I like checked out one of the exhibits they used was basically like, you know, he put in a disclosure like this video was sponsored by Warner Brothers, but it was below the like see more link. And because like they also asked him to put in a bunch of links to the game and other stuff like that, and they said that was not good enough. Like that was complete violation of the disclosure rules, which I've found not unreasonable, but I can stream whatever I want on Fridays, so you know. I stream modern games. I'm actually likely to stream more modern games now because I plan to actually have a computer that can run them. So I was checking out Life is Strange and what else earlier. I mean, realistically, the person who got in trouble was not PewDiePie. It was Warner Brothers because they were soliciting reviews and making explicit requests that caused the notices to be deficient was the word. But I do worry a bit about people who are using like keymailer keys for everything and not, you know, even mentioning it. Excuse me. Yeah. And I think that's typical of a lot of us, right? Like, a lot of people would not necessarily think about just, you know, playing a game that someone gave them. And in this case, it's a little bit different because they were also being paid for it, and there were a bunch of requirements around it and other things like that. But I know that like, it is a possibility that people can get in trouble, and I think the only people who would get in trouble would be the people who are soliciting, not like the, you know, streamer, broadcaster, creator, or whatever, but I don't know that for sure. But yeah, as far as how's my new computer, Kevman and Alex, you guys are probably not still here, but the Windows computer is fine. I just spent a bunch of time debugging an issue with it that was, I think, a bad cable. Possibly also the DisplayPort connection doesn't work. I'm still trying to figure it out, so I really don't know. But I spent a lot of time looking very sadly at the computer, I think, and feeling completely frustrated by it. So I'm glad that I got it working, but it was a very frustrating experience. And initially I was blaming like Windows with drivers. One thing I was surprised by was that you need a Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. I love the music in this game. Like all of it. All of the music in all of the Tony Hawk games is great. The gambling's for fools, and that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Alright. That was SK. K was over here. But I wasn't going fast enough to move onto that rail, so let's go around the long way. So A should be back here somewhere, I think. No? Yeah, I mean, it might be a bad cable too, right? So what I was seeing was just really like the screen would basically blink, and so it was very frustrating. Okay, what are my goals again? Pro score, secret tape, heel flip over the trailer hop, squash 5 pumpkins. Oh, take the trees off the dish. Okay. Yes, That is true. So Benson Callahar is a guy who happens to be a Google employee and also works on USB-C with the Chromebook team. And he found when trying to use cables that like a lot of them were just really deficient. The USB-C cables were at the time a really deficient set of things. There's a whole bunch of problems with them, and he was like, what can I do about this? And one of his coworkers said, like, you could leave a bad review on Amazon and maybe the company will fix it. And he kind of laughed it off. But he kept finding these bad cables, and so he was like, okay, like I'm going to and so he said, like, you know, okay, I'm gonna leave a review, and just started doing it. And he just started buying cables, and I assume expensing them, but even if like did it on his own time without company approval, without anything else like that, and started leaving these reviews. And the companies started responding to him. They started like arguing with him first, and then started, you know, complying with his things. That, you know, he would say, I got a bad cable, and they would say, like, you're right, we tested them and these are bad cables, like we got a bad supplier that was doing something wrong, and we're gonna fix it. And so he, like, you know, has changed it. And so now, like, Amazon has changed their policy on USB-C cables so that if you're not meeting the USB spec, you can't call them a USB-C cable. You know, he's been able to, you know, now companies will use Benson approved in their marketing literature for their, you know, cables. And basically the entire cable industry has shifted in response to this. And it's awesome. Like, I was reading another review by some random person, and like they were just like, yeah, well, Benson says this. Like, he became the de facto expert on cables, not because yeah, Avery, it's awesome, isn't it? It's not. Yeah, so one of the things so Alex, the only reason that I'm worried that it might not just be DisplayPort cable is the my HDMI cable did at one point briefly act the same way, but I couldn't reproduce it at all. So I'm at this point I'm going with that was a fluke. The problem is entirely with the DisplayPort cable that I had, but the problem is I couldn't reproduce it with the same DisplayPort cable either, and then maybe it reproduced when I restarted the computer, which is kind of a bad sign. Like, that seems more like software than hardware to me. Like, without moving it, it suddenly breaks when you restart. So if you want to get hooked up with a Google internship, the best way to do it is to be great. So I don't know, what are you studying, Bluecore? I'm happy to put in I'm happy to make a recommendation. If you can give me some, you know, I can check out work or pass you on to recruiters, but the reality is that no Google employee can get you hired. We can get your name in the door so that you can get an interview, or at least a phone screen and a you know, initial interview. But Google's interview process is very you know, strictly controlled in an attempt to avoid bias. There's, you know, you go through multiple interviews with multiple people so that you're not being able to influence just one person or anything else like that. And Google's very serious about how we treat our interview process. Getting in the door can very much be accelerated by knowing somebody, but getting in the door is 10% of the work. Yeah. So where are you studying at, Bluecore? All right. Oh, okay. So this is like a little haunted house back here. Awesome. All right, let's get out and see if I can find my E before I run out of time. Okay, there's the E. Can I get to it? I don't think so. I don't know how to get up there. There we go. Okay, we got skate. Awesome. Is it because I work at Amazon and rule number 5 of CPG is never trust Falcon Man? It was not. I was not ignoring you. I just hadn't actually read chat. No, that is not why. I don't even know which thing you're talking about that would be the rule, but oh crap, I forgot what I'm supposed to. I'm gonna clear the power. I'm gonna clear that power line there. Or pumpkins. Let's do pumpkins. Oh, if you're studying in your room, that's awesome. What, Julie? I cannot hear you. Next to my bed. But it's... Yeah, just grab one of the cables from the thing next to my bed. Ah, got it. Okay, so Blue Core, you should know, I am a college dropout. I am a big fan of college dropping out, but it means that you pay a penalty for of not going to college. I'm not quite Peter Gregory, style. Do not go to college, get a job at McDonald's. But I am definitely not of the opinion that in order to be successful, you need to have a college degree or anything else like that. That is not me. Because it was not my experience. I didn't have a degree. The problem is that being self-taught, you will have a harder time. If you're coming straight from college, you have a more traditional path. People know how to deal with you. And so my first, I would say, 2-3 years in the industry, I don't know, Psycho Mike. That is an excellent question. That seems pretty buggy. But yeah, so I didn't finish college, and I would not say that anyone needs to finish college. I would say, or even start college. Being self-taught is great. If you are being self-taught, drop C#. It's not the right place to be. Unless you have a specific need for it, do not go with C#. Go with Python, C, Java, C++, Java, like Alex said. Those are a much better idea if you're self-taught. The biggest thing that I would do is get involved in an open source project. Get involved in open source left, right, and center. What you're going to do with an open source project is what? I didn't clear the power lines? Is there more? Swift, maybe even Objective-C for iOS. I can buy that if that's your jam. But I would say that C# is not the place to be. Not because it's not a good language, not because of anything else like that, but it's going to put you into a niche that is really hard to get into as self-taught. The Windows development scene, in my mind, in my experience, is much more stodgy, much more, whatever else like that. So, Brad's a PM. He does PM-y things. All right. What do we got here? Anything? I don't understand why it's not giving me credit for completing that goal. Oh, there's another thing. Okay, so I gotta get up there, which I think I've got to do. Yeah, they're wrong, Blue Core. He is 100% wrong. I mean, tech is hard, but I mean, Psycho Mike, that is 100% possible. I really don't know. It might be because it's of my... No, I don't... There you go. Mark's gonna give it to you straight. So Alex and Mark and probably some other people in the channel too are MIT alum. And are pretty well, yeah. I would start with Python. Start with Python. Python is not going to give you. Alex has a lot of negative things to say about Python, I'm pretty sure, and he's not wrong. But I think Python is a great starting point to get code written. It absolutely teaches you a ton of stuff, and is a great. Yeah, that's fine. And is a great starting point for self-taught programming. Your C# knowledge. Yes. Pro 6? Didn't Pro 6 actually get like a release-ish thing? Okay, getting into this spot, I need to slow down. Okay. Yeah, so Google is heavily oriented towards C++ and Java, with a strong helping of Go, and Python is kind of frowned upon for good reasons. You can only do support so many languages 100% at Google size, and Python just doesn't get the love. It can't do enough in the way we need it to in order to be effective. But YouTube is still run on Python, so you know, don't get me wrong. I'm a big Python dude. Python is my language of choice, my go-to, and yeah. Python is my jam. Oh, come on. There we go. Restore power to the dish. Okay, cool. Alright, and we got skate. So now I think we're looking at points and one other. Oh, and smash the pumpkins. Yeah, so one of the things I actually told, if you are a YouTuber, one of the things that I would recommend to get started with Python would be to get what do you want to do? Download your analytics data from YouTube and do something that you can't do in the analytics UI, like with the downloaded CSVs in Python. I think that would be a great starting point. Yeah, Jose, well, since I just invested another $1,300 in it, I think that means I'm stuck for a little while. Not quite 1,300. What's that? Jose said he's glad I still do this hobby. I haven't dropped this hobby because he has been around for long enough to know that I say that I only stick with hobbies for about 6 to 9 months, and then I swap. So you are. There you go. There's Mrs. CPG. So Unity. I am absolutely hot and sweaty. So Falcon Man, you're not a computer programmer, dude? You had the same problem in the. No, I can't do the fan. It's too loud with the mic. Yep. Chris GCA and Jose said hello. So yeah, I mean Unity. I'm pretty sure you can develop in C++, can't you? That's not C# only, is it? So Van Helsing says you're looking good. So yeah, I'm a very strong proponent of Python as a first language. If you are interested in the industry at all, there's that. So one of the things that it can't do, for example, Bluecore right now is just to take an example, is that you can't whoa, that was bad. You can't look at the like counting up the amount of time that you get from recommended. So as far as I can tell, YouTube Gaming, when someone clicks on your stream in the YouTube Gaming UI, just about anywhere in the YouTube Gaming UI, you end up with a recommended view, but that recommended view is just from your own videos. So you can download all the data to do that, and you could actually like count up the amount of time that was from recommended videos that weren't your own videos. And that is something that I have not figured out how to do in the UI. Okay. Okay. Get the secret tape. Where's the secret tape? I think the secret tape is, let's watch this video. We'll drop that in speed. Watch goal moves. Get a pro score, yep. Get a 6 score, yep.
Which beer is this?
Bianca.
Oh, it's like the front of the haunted house.
This one was most strongly recommended at Formaggio.
Yeah, this is a good one. Falcon Man, we're discussing the ways that you should learn to make computers do what you want. Heel flip the trailer hop. Okay, let's do that. So Code Academy is a like an online learning site that you can go to, which has courses on a whole bunch of different, coding related things. Iron Python is, or C Sharp is a kind of Microsoft created programming language that allows you to. Oh, that was not a heel flip. God damn it. What's a heel flip? That? Nope. Okay. Alright, don't get quite over. Hey, Dick Butt, I'm glad you made it. Sorry for the surprise stream on the wrong channel, but thank you. So yeah, Falcon Man, ask a question. I'm happy to give answers. Give me a more specific question than I don't know anything. I mean, we're just talking about the ways you should learn to code. So, you know, there's all kinds of things that go into that. Yeah. You gotta be more specific, man. You gotta give me a clue on what you don't have a clue on. What do you want to know most about what we're saying? Okay, so I think I go here, and then I go into the house, out there, get the secret tape. Check it out. Okay, cool. So we got the secret tape. We got the pumpkins. We didn't get the pumpkins yet. Okay, let's see if we can find 5 pumpkins. Yeah, so Python, I mean, one of the things that Python could do, right? Let's imagine for the moment that what you wanted to do was get to the top of the search rankings. What's your theory on? Yeah, Dick, but I foolishly enrolled myself for an experiment on my main streaming channel, so that I could test streaming on my channel with this new feature that YouTube is developing. And what we found pretty much as soon as we turned it on is it doesn't freaking work at all. So, yeah.
I did miss all the opportunities to watch me.
Was there an opportunity to watch you cook tonight? All right, we're gonna go back to.
Can I move this closer?
Move, yeah. All right, let's nose grind. How do we bury that bully? Let's see how we. Oh, okay. I have to grind the rail around there. My other channel is perfectly available. It's back. Like, it's not back. It's just I'll talk to Dione and have him turn off the feature on Monday, and I'll be back to streaming on the other channel on Monday. That's right. Machine learning is teaching computers to count things. Yeah, so if what you wanted was to get to the top of the search rankings, you would have to think of a way to like find you know, YouTube has a lot of people who want to get to the top of the search rankings. So we're generally pretty good at figuring out how to make that not happen. There are probably exceptions, but we don't know what they are. So. I only live on gaming on Google Chrome. Yeah, I'm sorry, Psycho Mike. I don't know what's up with that. I wish that I could offer advice, but that was the move I needed to do. All right, we can nose grind it around the horn. Five times F is 75, which was invented specifically for that bit. Like he just ad-libbed that. That's interesting, Psycho Mike. That is not what I would have expected.
You want me to grab you another beer before I go upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm probably being flagged somehow. I don't know. I didn't look at him. Whatever works.
Large bottle or small?
Large is good. Yeah, Google stuff doesn't get a boost in search rankings. I mean, it's really I'm terrible at SEO, so I'm a terrible person to answer that question. I honestly have no idea. But yes, I am probably being flagged somehow for the music. Sounds great. That's right, security guard. You go ahead and try and stop me.
So, Christopher's next drink is Blackberry Farm Blonde Belgian Abbey Style Ale. This is only gonna make Brad think more that you're drinking a book.
Yeah. You gotta hold it up more. There you go. So WordPress.com does not get hacked 4 times a week. WordPress websites get hacked 4 times a week because most of them are running versions that are older than dirt, including mine. And that makes them really compelling targets. PHP
WordPress is a remote shell that, as a side feature, hosts blogging software?
That's correct. Yes, WordPress is a remote shell that is a side feature, adds blogging software. That's pretty much the way it is. But the WordPress.com stuff is much better. So if you're going to use hosted stuff, it's generally pretty fine because 1, those are the people who do it. 2, they're generally aware of the security holes before most people. And most importantly, if anything breaks, it's their server, not yours. Oh, there's no Nightbot here! Haha! Brad can't make fun of me effectively! Already know it's alive! Never knows it, if it only knew before life's taken a dive. Oh! Yeah, those are people you follow. Like, that's not a boost. That's not a boost because it's on Google. That's a boost because it's people you follow. Brad's got to be his own Nightbot. All right, did we get anything on that? No, we got nothing. All right, we need to get 75,000 points. Crooked Grinder on the baggage claim. Visit 10 countries. What does it even mean? Get the
Chris
tickets.
GC8, that's how I met him.
That's right. We met on LiveJournal. Jeff still uses LiveJournal. I still read LiveJournal regularly, but I haven't posted much. Okay, I got the tickets. Now I gotta take them to somebody. But if I was going to host a new blog, there are... oh no, I have to go back and get them again. There are 2 options I would use for that, both of them hosted. So what I did for Chris Plays Games was use Tumblr. So Tumblr has a reputation as being where, you know, teenage girls go to post things, but I actually somewhat like the platform. And so that's what I did. The other would be Medium. Medium is right now the new hotness as far as, you know, content that is a hosted blogging content. Alright, so where is my skate buddy? Where do you think he would be? I don't think he's down here.
Should I get you a different Stein for
No,
your
no.
next beer?
No. Alright, there's my E, so I'll have to get back here at some point.
Do you want me to rinse that out since it's all foam?
Sorry, what?
Do you want me to rinse that out since it's all foam?
No, it's fine. I didn't... What do you mean need tickets? I got tickets. Where did my tickets go? God damn it. Alright.
I'm going upstairs.
I love you.
And I love and adore you.
Come on. See you later.
Bye, kids. Stay in school.
Let's see you tear it up. What you got?
I don't like Blogger personally, but that's just me. But yeah, so when I was considering it, I basically the options I considered were Medium, Tumblr, G+, WordPress.com. Those were the things I considered. And what I decided was that for me in particular, like Tumblr was the one that most fit what I wanted, because I felt like having a subdomain that is yours fit what I wanted the most. I did not need the customizability or whatever of WordPress. Yeah, so G+, I mean, so it depends on what you want, right? So G+ as a social platform for engaging people. Oh yeah, sorry, Google+. Sorry, I forget that. Oh no! He stopped me and made me drop the tickets. No, I wasn't going to embed it, right? So I was just going to... I just wanted to have a link that I can use, so... Twitter is not a great blogging tool, Chris GCA. Twitter is a terrible tool for pretty much everything it is used for. I hate when I see like 9 stream-long tweets, so... I mean, you link it other places, Bluecore. How do you get people to find your stuff no matter what website it's on? You get them interested in it, and then you link small numbers of people to it and get them interested in it, and then they share the links with their friends. And at some point, it becomes searchable. I mean, I am too, Jose, so... Don't get me wrong. I just hate that the platform forces you to do that, not that people do it. I mean, you use the platform to do what you need it to do when you need it to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. So, linking isn't spam. Dude, Bluecore, like, what do you think my Twitter is? It's links to shit that I do, right? So, what? Oh no! Okay, I can't go through these things. So if I go through the, X-ray machines, they get rid of my tickets. Hey, Naldino, more... Yeah, I don't really like the comment system on G+, but then again, I'm using Tumblr, so... Whew! I can't breathe very well. My inhaler. I mean, people get hacked on things all the time. That doesn't... One, the CEO is not... Yeah. Well, sure, Bluecore. That's why I said you start with a small audience, you build a small audience, and then... It depends on how cool it is, right? Like, so I made a video... Oh, god damn it, I just broke it. Stupid. I made a video. It got really popular. At that point, no one had a problem with me linking it wherever the hell I wanted to because it was a cool enough video. My computer build video is appropriate for certain things. Like, if someone asks me, hey, like, what's your computer? I can be like, here's a link to my build video. Here's all the notes are in the description, and you can actually see everything that we did for it. Yeah, I mean, different communities have different rules for how you participate socially without seeming like, without being a spammer, not even just seeming like, and you have to abide by those, certainly. It is not the case that, you know, the fact that you create content is a free pass on anything, but just because you are, you know, linking to a different site doesn't mean that it is necessarily spam. It's whether it's appropriate for the community. Alright, got the tickets to my skate buddy. Let's see if we can get some letters here. Okay, so I know E is down at the bottom. I just picked up the T, so let's see if we can find the others. We won't do it this time around, but...
Whoa!
Alright, so... There's the S. I think the T, or the S, that's the, sorry, there's the K. So, it is! Yes! There are Nokia billboards all throughout the game. Clearly product placement. We'll run by it in a second again, I'm sure. Well, not this round, next round probably. But yeah, so Nokia is clearly involved in product placement on this one. I'm not sure I like this whole urinals to the open air thing. Like, doors seem like maybe they'd be a good idea. So yeah, in any community you have to cater your involvement. So like, for example, one of the things just recently, right? Like I was reading the YouTube gaming subreddit and someone asked, like, you know, hey, is there a website out there that does alerts for your YouTube gaming stream? And I said, and I didn't even say, someone else said, like, yeah, there's livestreamalerts.com. So, like, livestreamalerts.com is the website that I made. It was clearly, in this particular case, appropriate for someone to link to it because that's what the community decided. I didn't even get involved in it. And to me, that means that if I want to, in the future, link to something about it, I can do that. Another example is that I made a post about early growth on my channel. You know, like the first 5 viewers or something like that. I'm getting the first viewers on YouTube Gaming. And so pretty much anytime people ask me for, you know, what do you think about how to start out on YouTube Gaming or what the community's been like or other things like that, I link to that post. And I have gotten tons of positive feedback and never any negative feedback about that because it's answering a relevant question. So with all of these things, when you're starting blogging content, like you have to be cognizant of like how useful is it to the people who are going to be consuming, you know, the links that you make. If the answer is that nobody gives a shit, then you're probably posting at the wrong place. If the answer is like this is answering a question someone already asks, then there's that. And it's also the case that if I just made a post that said like, hey, like livestreamalerts.com is a website you can use for alerting, there's a possibility I would look down on because I make it. And so you have to be cognizant of that. You have to be aware of that. And that's, yeah. Right before we got acquired. That's right. Yeah, so Mark and I worked for a company that was acquired. So there's the Nokia logos. Back when the this is back before they were smartphones. So Blue Core, that's a really bad idea. So what that's called is sock puppeting. Yeah, exactly. You have to think about whether the person who is benefiting is you or somebody else. If the answer is you, then you're posting in the wrong place. If the answer is somebody else, then maybe you're doing the right thing. And figuring that out is hard. I mean, but I have gotten called out for spamming before in cases where I thought I was being helpful. I have also, like, why are these guys worrying about me when they have, like, pickpockets all over their freaking airport? It feels like they should be working on the pickpocket problem. There we go. We got 4 pickpockets down. Now 1 to go, who I'm assuming is down at the base, because I feel like I saw him earlier, but I'm not sure. Is chat disappearing for anyone else? Not me, but I don't understand what chat disappearing means. There we go. Stop the pickpockets. All done. Ah, that's what 10 countries visited mean. There's flags around the outside I have to rail grind through. Alright, so we got France. Let's hop out here. Oh! Don't mess with Texas, okay? We're gonna have to do this whole thing again because we need more countries. Oh god. Oh god. No! Alright, we got 5. Like the window, like the whole part of the window where the window is just disappears or something? That's weird. Oh, I was gonna say, Jess, have you seen my inhaler? But, well, thanks, Jess. I appreciate it. That's weird. I don't know what's up with that, Brad. That's Hush. A real cat don't make you a thug. Don't make you a thug. Well, I am super glad you guys were able to make it. I am sorry for the crappy start to the stream, but it's nice to have dedicated fans who are able to follow me from Twitter and chat links and everything else like that. I appreciate having you guys hang out and hang around. I love having other friends here who are just as informative as I am, if not more so. So thank you very much for that and everything else you guys do for me. It's been pretty awesome. I did actually send email to the compliance team today asking if having a Patreon is okay. As I think about my community stuff. So if you've been wondering where all of your Patreon perks and prodding are, I hope to have an answer to that soon. Psycho Mike, yes. Oh, now it all makes sense. Yes. Yeah, so okay, now it all makes sense. So my other stream almost certainly got claimed for copyright and apparently blocked in the US by Victor Entertainment, which means that this stream will not be available after the fact unless I can pull off song erase on all of the tracks that cause it to get blocked blocked in the US, blocked in some countries. So yeah, that's why it's working here and not in other places. I'm on a different channel because of the bugs that I had in my streaming setup for the other channel, because I am testing something for YouTube right now and it's not working. So but yeah, so affiliate links definitely, like, per community. I have used affiliate links on my YouTube channel, and I've made about $12 from Amazon affiliate links. Someone followed a link from one of my quadcopter videos and then went and bought a TIG welder. So I got like $6 from that, which was nice. And then someone else bought a bunch of like baby formula and stuff like that. No, Brad, Psycho Mike was saying that the video is blocked in America. Go to the Chris Plays Games channel, or follow my original link from Twitter and see if it's blocked. Oh, you're not in the U.S., so you can't check. Well, maybe you're in the U.S. because you're VPN'd. I assume you're not gonna see blocked in China. I do love when people are like, it's blocked in more countries than there are. Like, you're not wrong, but it's not really how it works. You know, the number of countries is more than the number of countries because it's actually like territories where these things can be blocked, right? This is like all about music and whatever else like that. Oh, I really don't want to jump right into those things. Yeah, that's right. Totally in the US. Did you guys hear about, never mind, I don't want to talk about that. Okay, so my impossibles are worth nothing. There's something up top here that I think I want. Oh god, I don't want to go down there. Yeah, so I'll try and clean up the claims after the fact with some editing. Well, I was just gonna say Turkey. Did you guys hear about Turkey? That is true. It did not make sense. The Agile One! Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Okay, I got a new deck, but the tape is on the other side, which is what I actually want. Ah! I did not make it. That's awesome, Psycho Mike. I'm glad to have you here. Do we have some people here? I don't even know anymore. I've been telling Bluecore how it is. Good to see you too, Agile One. Thanks for making it over to the stream. I am streaming on an alternative channel because of a YouTube feature I was testing out that isn't working. So we got a bit of a smaller crowd than usual tonight, but that's okay. Do I think Facebook video will ever take YouTube? I am scared to death of Facebook video. I think that is you know, I have no privileged or specific information about Facebook or YouTube that makes me more scared than I should be, but I see a lot of love for Facebook, and I see a lot of video on Facebook, and I think they have the technical and you know, ability to make a lot of progress that is there. So, but the biggest issue with Facebook right now as a video platform is you can't make money unless you're really big, in which case they're doing some rev share trials or whatever. There's just no way to make money, and YouTube is basically still, even, you know, however long in, the platform where everyone can take a share of the advertising revenue. I can't think of another single platform that offers that ability. And that's crazy to me. Like, we are making tons of money on advertising on your content, and to not give you a cut of that is really unfortunate. And so YouTube has done a lot of work in order to make that possible. I mean, anyone who's ever complained about Content ID, the reason that Content ID exists is in order to have an open. But Amazon isn't going to be open to everyone. It's going to be a heavily reviewed UGC process, right? So like Vimeo also has the ability to like charge for your content. It's not advertising based. Also, Amazon's not advertising based. So it's the only advertising based service that does that. And then I think exactly whether people will be able to get into that is a real open question. So. Yeah, the Red exclusives are not. But yeah, so the reason that YouTube has an open monetization program is because of Content ID, and so you know, to not have programs like that means that you wouldn't be able to offer an open monetization program. 2 out of 5. All right, we got 2 skaters down. Let's rip through and grab this guy. Oh man. Yeah, the red exclusives. Brad, I think that is true currently. I think that is not a long-term. I don't think that anything about the current situation can tell the long-term status on that. But I totally agree with you currently. Van Helsing, you shouldn't. Whether you can or not is a question I don't know the answer to, but the reason you shouldn't is because if you're buying via iOS, you pay a 30% premium. So instead of $10 a month, it's $13 a month forever, and that makes no sense to me to do that. You're gonna pay more all the way along, so. Yeah, which is what Jose just said. So one thing to note, if you guys are Pokemoning and are on Android, is Android has an app called Google Opinion Rewards, and Google Opinion Rewards gives you free play credit for answering surveys. So if you install that app and get it set up, you can get free money for the Play Store, which you can use to buy Android stuff. Yes, Agile One, you can put ads on no videos. It's 100% correct. And I think that's yeah. So you can decide which of your videos you want. You can decide what kind of ads you want. So you can just run like the little pop-up ads and not the pre-roll ads. You can do anything. All right. So we got, which skater did we get? We got the one on the left here. Yeah, he's happy. Okay. Ah! These are not Play Store. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. Sorry. Yes, you should definitely get that. Well, no, you should get a cheap phone is how that works, right? Because you don't need an expensive Android phone to do that. But the 5X is a great phone. Are affiliate links allowed on YouTube? So long as they are relevant to the content, yes. So you cannot have links that are solely to drive offsite content. If you were to make videos whose goal was to get people to follow the affiliate link, that would be a violation of the terms of service. Sorry, the community guidelines. But but if you're like, so for example, on my drone videos, I was making videos that were like, I was linking to the drone that I was using and using affiliate links for that. So yeah. Things like AdFly or whatever probably don't fly as well, but you know, general like Amazon affiliate links are allowed. In practice, that seems to be my experience. So. Alright. We only got 4 of the skaters, I think, because I don't know where the other ones are. So let's do some Switch stuff. Yeah, so AdFly is terrible, by the way. It's a terrible, terrible service. Please don't ever use it. I hate it. But that's not what you want to do. What are you confused by, Agile One? Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse. I do that sometimes by accident. Oh, come on, that doesn't impress you? Are you not one of those kids? There we go. Okay. Yeah, Blue Core, absolutely. Well, I don't know for sure, but I'm 90% sure that that would not at all be a problem. I don't think it would be worth it. I think you would pay more in the ads than you would make in the affiliate links. But if you can find some thing to advertise on that you're gonna make more in affiliate links than you're advertising, then you could do that. Like, if you could make money on arbitrage like that, then you would probably, then everyone would be doing it and you wouldn't be making money anymore. So you don't make a lot of money on Amazon stuff. So if you were going to, for example, expect one conversion, one person who buys it out of every 1,000 who click it, you're going to have to pay $1 for those. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Psycho Mike. You have to pay $1 for those 1,000 conversions. For those 1,000 clicks, and you're gonna, or more, and then you're going to have to, oh gosh, my brain is, we're gonna think of being, and then you're only gonna get 0.5% off of the purchase. So it's you gotta be getting people to buy a $500 item in order to break even. So that's pretty rough. Okay, so we got a skater over here, I think. Yes, okay. So we got him taken care of. We got one over here on the lip. Well, no, 1,000 views. I'm saying one click costs $1, and then you've got to get conversions out of that, right? So I honestly don't know the actual prices of AdSense stuff. I've actually got so Google employees, as one of their many perks, get $1,001 a day AdSense accounts, which means that we can test out like the actual AdWords stuff. I actually just set this up like this week and have never looked at it before, so I don't know exactly what goes into that, but figure a thousand views for $1, and you're gonna get 1 click out of that. And if everyone who clicks buys it, then great, you're in good shape. But the reality is that that's so rare that conversions happen. So for I think my Amazon stuff, it told me like of the 1,700 clicks I generated, I sold a thing. The reason that I was able to make a little bit of money off of my stuff is because I had a video that got 5 million views, and with the 5 million views I got, my affiliate links earned me, $20. It's not nothing, but compared to the AdSense, ad rev that I got from... Did I not impress him with that? Seriously? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I guess you can pay per click. I have no idea what it costs per click. Maybe those are way more expensive. I know nothing about AdWords. By the way, Alex, thanks for hanging out and coming to the stream. Alex had never streamed before the PC building stream that we did, and after doing it, I was like, that was actually really fun. You were really good at that. And he was like, yeah, I actually felt like that went pretty well. So he was really worried we didn't answer enough of your questions. I was like, no, they're used to me. I fail to answer about 75% of what you guys ask me pretty much every time I stream. So I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, so like I know that the like CPM in YouTube, like for videos, is like $10, and so that's cost per mil, and that's cost per mil on like complete views of my YouTube video, where complete is defined as 30 seconds or the end of the ad, whichever comes, or I think 30 seconds or the end of the ad, whichever comes first. So if you like, for everyone who watches the ad, I pay it's like, well, it's $10 per thousand, so I pay a penny for everyone who watches the ad. Thanks for subscribing, Jonathan Morganson, if you're here. I don't know if you are or not, but welcome to the playas. My normal streams are not on this channel. For anyone who is here and lurking, my normal streams are on a channel called Chris Plays Games, which you can search for. I'm the one with all the subscribers. And that's where I normally do this stuff. We're not doing it there tonight for some technical reasons, but I appreciate you stopping by the stream. All right, Alex, you gotta. We'll do next Friday. We'll have Alex come over and we'll do something 2-player. That's actually generally the rules. If you want to figure out where I live, who is ChrisPlaysGames.com. Wow, I don't know what the hell that was, but that was... I'm glad I impressed him, but that was not a legitimate landing thing. Yeah, so like I said, because these Amazon things are all bid-based, if it's possible to make money by selling an affiliate link, like people will already be doing it, at which point the possibility is only to be smarter than someone else or know something that someone else doesn't know, right? It's the same as the stock market. You can't just be like, hey, like, can I just buy all the stocks low and sell them high? The answer is yes, I guess, if you can figure out when they're going to be low and high, and that's really what AdWords is all about. So I am going to shame you at speedrunners. The food is not bad. We actually found that out on Wednesday, which was the night that we put together the computer. Alright, I impressed the skaters. Yeah, there's some truth to that. That was dumb. There's not actually a lot of Pokemon in that particular stretch. He also hasn't installed Pokemon yet because he doesn't have an external battery and is afraid of the battery life impact. Jess cooks everything, but she, the thing that I love of hers the most is her sloppy joes, which are not just sloppy joes. I actually, when she made them the first time, I said these are not sloppy joes. They're too fancy. They're sloppy Jesses, and I like them. Yeah, it is too hot to go outside. In fact, I would argue against any more bodies in this house generating 100 watts of heat. Okay, so I need to get more drunk. Oh, the gumbo's great too. All right, so we need one more goal. No, it won't affect the life of the battery. It's just like, you know, if you love your battery. My most significant ever financial investment was buying 10 bitcoins at $1.50 a piece, and selling them for 130 each. I had like a 900% return on investment, and I have been super happy with that ever since. Even though people are like, "Aren't you upset? You could have sold those for like, you know, $10,000 at one point," and I'm like, yeah, but the next week they would have only been worth, you know, $4,000, and I'm perfectly happy with how that worked out. But yeah, Bitcoin is clearly a pile of garbage. Look at that. Nice Benihana. Ugh. Hey! Hello, Ricardo. Buenos dias. Bienvenidos a la juego de Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Yo estoy el Cristobal que juegos. Jose, you told me how I'm supposed to say that. Chris, who plays games. Chris plays games. I don't even know. But yeah, so Jess usually cooks things from the Whole Foods Market website. That is definitely our go-to location for stuff. So, all right. I think that's another tape. All right, we're able to move on now. Brad's like, this game lacks realism. Alright, and we got all the stats in this place. So I think the only thing left is the secret tape, which I don't think I've actually gotten yet. So let's just see if we can get that before this level's over. Alright. Alright, go over here. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. Nope. So what's Vende mean? I haven't cheated yet. That's true. I don't even know if this game has save states, or if this emulator has save states. You have to keep in mind I'm on a completely new... Oh yeah, so I was talking about Windows and I didn't really talk about it. Well, so what's Vende, Jose? Also, isn't there a cruise ship? Why, like, is the cruise ship like a secret level? I have no opinion on that particular thing. And when I say I have no opinion, what I mean is I have many opinions, but I'm not going to say any of them. That one's too close to things I should not talk about. I've already got the YouTube lawyers upset at me enough. Comcast, Chris GC8. Oh right, I'm supposed to avoid bailing. Oops. Ah! Okay, my score is gonna suck because I totally forgot that I wasn't going for points. I was going for points and not bailing, so... Yeah, that's about what I expected. Yeah, that was not great. Okay, so let's do a little bit better. Oh no! Alright, that's good. Nokia! Okay. Oh, come on! Don't break mine. So someone needs to Google how to get to the cruise ship on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Tell me what I've forgotten. So Google, we joke that we call our lawyers the lawyer cats. Alright. That's gonna be better. Oh, that's still not great. That would not even put me in the top 3 at all, or even above the bottom. Do they really meow? Usually they wear suits. Sometimes they think about buying boats. At least one of them does meow. Oh, that was a nice transfer that I get no frickin' points for. So yeah, the way that lawyer cats come up mostly at Google is that they will come into conversations where people are sometimes just as dumb as me, sometimes even more dumb than me about talking about things that they shouldn't talk about, and say, please do not speculate on this thing. And the reason for that, of course, is because when a lawsuit happens, basically what happens in big tech lawsuits is that, you know, for discovery, whoever's suing you comes in and says, I would like the records of anyone who has mentioned the word, you know, Tony Hawk in an email in the past, you know, 18 months. And as a portion of discovery, you know, they get to basically search all of these things that are relevant. And if it wasn't relevant at all, I assume that they could push back. I don't really know the rules of discovery. But as a result, that means that even conversations which are not really strongly related to the topic from people who are not informed on the topic can become very, you know, contentious in lawsuits. And so emails about technical issues or about other things like that can suddenly become the material that other opposing lawyers use to prove that Google knows, you know, that we were violating the law because some engineer who doesn't know what he's talking about is going... Yes, exactly, Chris. If you have not watched Silicon Valley, by the way, do so. It is an awesome show, and there are many things in it that are 100% true to life. So if you've watched Silicon Valley, one of the points of it is that there's a lawsuit, like a legal proceeding, and there's two things that kind of end up being core to it. One is the whole discovery process, looking through tons and tons of documents in order to, you know, find the one email or whatever that has the important, you know, information. And the other thing is actually that, you know, Richard's employment agreement prohibits him from using, you know, Hooli/Google provided equipment in any way to do his job. And both of those things are absolutely things that happen. Like, document dumps are a thing. I mean, I don't know about tech lawsuits in particular, but are a thing that definitely happens. And as well as like employment agreements that basically say if you were using the company's hardware at all, that they own all of the IP. So it's an HBO show called Silicon Valley. It is a comedy that's in its 3rd season, and I really recommend it. One thing I'll never know. But yeah, so it's based around the story of a Pied Piper, which is a theoretical startup, compression startup in Silicon Valley, started by a developer who works at a Google analog called Huli, and makes fun of a whole bunch of stuff. Oh no! Yeah, I was actually saying, what's his name? Pawcreek was saying that he started watching it after VidCon, and I said, like, if you started watching it after VidCon, like, if you just found out about it, you clearly have not been watching enough of my streams. And he was like, well, like, honestly, you know, I heard about it during VidCon, so at least you or whatever. But I said, yeah, like, I'm under investigation from the FTC for improper, you know, disclosure on, you know, all of the HBO money that people are throwing at me. But yeah, so basically, you know, this discovery process means that, you know, it is 100% possible for some, you know, legal proceeding to involve everything, you know, that you have written in email, which means that if you are writing about things you don't know about, that Google is still going to be in a situation in court where they have to defend what you said because you are a Google representative when you say them, and is going to have a hard time. So this is one of the things that came up in the Oracle versus Google case, is people were asked to defend emails that were clearly written by engineers for engineers about engineering things, and Oracle, you know, took them and read them in angry voices, and tried to convince a jury that they were the important thing that should decide the case. So the lawyer cats are there to protect us from ourselves in that realm, and do a relatively good job. But it was really the Oracle versus Google case that, like, seeing how this process actually worked in practice, that made me realize in a very public way, because a couple of prominent EFF you know, proponents were live tweeting the event, that I realized, like, how much this absolutely can happen. How was I so bad? Like, I just have to not bail at all, I think. Like, if I... like that, right? So this is... Thank you guys again for sticking around and for hanging out. I'm happy to be here and hanging out with you. Even if it's on a different channel, I'm still the Chris who plays games, and you guys are still the awesomest fan base around. So thank you very much for that. So blood actually regenerates really quickly, right? I mean, if I'm taking like a 20-minute break, 30-minute break between each of my skating rounds, I think that's you know, reasonable-ish. All right. So I still bailed a couple times there, but I was much better off. So. I'm still actually on the old beer. I haven't switched yet. I'm gonna, after this round, I'm gonna bail and see what I can do. Ow! I'm gonna finish up my other beer and switch to the new beer. Are any of the lawyers my friends? So one of the lawyers, in fact, the most entertaining Google lawyer I've met, is oh yeah, what time is it? 11:30. Okay. All right. So time to finish a beer. I like that this has just been sitting here, and it's like developed this like head flowing over. I don't know exactly how it did that, given it was just sitting. And I give this one a lot of room to fizz. So yeah, I mean, lawyers are kind of spread out throughout the organization. Different groups have one. So I know the problem is that the lawyers, right, are their job is to tell you the risks of what you're doing, and for what I do, the risks are always high. So I you know, there's a lot of aspects of what I do where I take a more aggressive beg forgiveness rather than permission approach, and I've had to beg forgiveness a couple times, and I will continue to. And so it is, for me, I think that involving the lawyers more directly is less useful. I do work pretty closely with some of the product managers and other people like that who work with the lawyers to kind of give them a heads up on the things that I think are, you know, coming up, or other things like that that are there. You guys just love this song. I should just change the song choices. Oh, so Monday I was thinking about possibly playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Do you guys like Roller Coaster Tycoon? I do walk a fine line of danger. That is correct. I have always walked a fine line of danger. The reality is that Google is a very blameless community, and I think that I have. I think it requires a little bit more experience than that, Blue Core. You should actually look. There's probably attorney positions out there listed on the jobs website. So yeah, now that I have a Windows machine, I've been looking. I actually bought all the Roller Coaster Tycoons from Steam. I pulled up 3, which is the one that seems to run the best, and I'm not happy with it because that is not the one that I remember playing. I remember playing 2 the most, so I wanted to see if I could do some 2. All right. Oh, that was dumb. I knew that was going to be a problem. All right. Check that out, huh? 85.9. All right. So would that be enough to... Okay, so another 85.9 would put me in the top 3. So let's see if we can do that. Ah! That wasn't really a bail, right? That was... Oh my god, seriously? 2 bails in the first 12 seconds? I might as well just go home now. Okay. Yep. I'm not doing well. Alright. I did. I started the new beer. Yes. Just had my first few sips. All right. Maybe it's affecting my performance. Is that what you're thinking? No, I'm not home. I'm at a skate park. It's good. I'm gonna make fun of me for that. 31? Check it out though. Didn't end in last. Huh, that's right. Yeah, the app is definitely not good. Well, I have a shirt that says, "Well, my mom says I'm cool" on the back. Or at least I used to. I might have tossed it. It was terribly torn up because I have a tendency to chew on my clothes. So...
Whoa!
Oh no! I don't know how to do a dark slide. Oh! I deserved last. I did. I no, that particular run didn't count, so... I don't know if the bails count if I'm not doing tricks at the time. Ah! All right. So that heat's gonna not count. That's how we're gonna play this. That was a total fail. The total fail. I agree, 100%. We're gonna do something better. I don't know. Well, so the problem is that I can't progress until I do this. This one, because the competitions are not tape-based, so I can play some of the older levels again, but I can't, and get more tapes, but this is my progression point. No, I just need to get better. Like, this is not... Alright, so let's see if this... Okay, so that was weak just because I bailed too many times. Alright, so we're going to try and do a no-bail run. That's the new goal. Be more conservative and skip the bails.
Holy!
Oh, gee, I didn't know what to do. Yeah, the grinds are where you get the tons of points because you get all those transfers, right? So you get all these little, you know, multipliers. Being aggressive does not seem to be working for me. Alright, I wish I could restart this level, but I think I have failed to set up the start button or something correctly. Alright, let's just wait. Wait it out. Okay, so I was wrong. That first thing was not the one that got thrown out. Alright. Stop being so aggressive. How do I messed up my camera. Alright, hopefully this will just fix itself. Oh no! I had the bail-free run and I had to go and wreck it. I should have just stood still for the last 3 seconds. Okay, but that's I'm getting the right idea. That almost left me not in last. Bail-free run. Be conservative. Oh, God. Not in last is a good start. So we're going to start with not in last. Because I feel like the last two bails in that particular run were completely solvable by me not being a dumbass. Yes, it is the Agile one. This is absolutely copyrighted. In fact, my other video has already been blocked in the US because of the copyrights on this music. So that's a shame. Means that the VOD won't be available, but so it goes. Alright, that was not really ridiculous. Okay, still end up in last. Alright, so our next goal for this run, the goal for this run is, that is 100% correct, Chris GC8. The next goal for this run is to get not last. Alright, look at that. I got it. 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 That was a bail-free run with decent points all the way along. Oh my god, and it's still not going to put me high enough. Okay, so let's hope that they screw up just as badly as I usually do on one of their runs. And that doing that again will be enough. Oh! Hello, Stingray Gaming! Yeah, the game lets you do a continuous grind. So long as you're still doing tricks, you can grind as long as you want. God damn it. Alright, so this run is going to be shitballs. Anyway, Stingray Gaming, how is it going? How is it going? Stingray Gaming, another YouTube creator here, plays a lot of retro games on Sunday as well as modern games on Wednesday or whatever he feels like. He's a man after my own heart here on the platform, so you should definitely check him out if you have not done so. Stingray, we are on a different channel tonight. We're on a different channel because I stupidly signed up for a Temo feature for YouTube, and turns out that when you sign up for features that aren't live yet, it works poorly, so there's that. Alright.
Whoa!
Oh! My points were not that bad. I just had too many bales. Oh! I half-piped poorly. Okay, so hopefully we're still gonna end up not in last, because that was my goal. First was not my goal. Ending up not in last was my goal. I should have save stated after the first one, but that's alright. Okay, not in last, right? So we're making progress. We need to get 10 points better on average, which means we need like an 85 and an 87. The new computer's doing okay. Now that it's all installed, working, so thanks to Alex for helping me install it, of course. So Alex was hanging out in the chat tonight, or was earlier, and I think maybe still is. You know, once he got it all together, I had a bunch of issues with Windows yesterday, and I'm not sure if it was bad hardware cables or whatever. I mean, my first experience was like, wait, like I can't use the internet because I have to copy some driver over on USB? Like, this is silly, but apparently that's just how the world works these days. When you're not on hardware that is controlled by the OS vendor. Once I did that, I had a bunch of problems with the display that seemed like maybe they were a bad DisplayPort cable, maybe not. So, yeah, it's, we're, god damn it. Okay, no bales. Be less stupid. Yes. How is that working in Linux? Does Ubuntu have like a network driver that works for essentially everything, or do you have the same problem? And if you run a modern, like running the same motherboard on Linux, would the driver be built into the Ubuntu from September 2014, or would I have had the same crap? But I mean, does the like why like this is an Intel like gigabit NIC, right? Like this is not some like little piece of nothing. So Steam compatible. I mean, I have Steam installed, man. I don't know what Steam compatible means in this context, but I mean anything that runs Mac and Linux is also Steam compatible. Whether it can run every game is a different question. So I did try like Outlast and a couple things, and I think I can run. So 720p games is no problem. Running at 1080p with the built-in graphics is not particularly effective, but that was kind of expected because my expectation is to buy a real graphics card at some point. So. Yeah, so why is it that Windows didn't have the drivers for this computer? Why did I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Oh! That was a great hop, but what is Steam OS? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that was a stupid thing. I could have at least grabbed that. Oh well. Why? That makes no sense. Like, does that mean that when you, I mean, I guess so if you can you buy a computer with this motherboard? Do they come pre-installed with Windows that works? Or, like, if you install Windows yourself, do you have the same problem? And yeah, I wanted to buy my own computer just because. I'm happy with what I got. I really like the, you know, all the pieces that, I keep in mind, I had almost nothing to do with the selection of the parts for this computer. I basically said, Alex, build me a computer for 1,500 bucks. And so he went on Newegg and picked out a list of parts that were good, so. Oh my god! Oh, okay. That was dumb. Tried to run a trick at that very last second, and I don't know why. Alright. But the Windows Store doesn't, like... Why? I don't even understand. People are weird. Computers are weird. Technology is weird. Yeah, so the parts that I have bought so far were $1,006 before rebates and tax, which essentially cancel each other out in this case. So some of that is that I live near Micro Center, and Micro Center has apparently great deals on Micro Center has great deals on CPUs. So I got like the CPU I got was like $40 cheaper than I could get it from Newegg. The motherboard was $10, and the combo I got $30 off because of that. So, yeah. Oh, my audio was crapware. I was like trying to figure out why my headphones weren't working, and then I realized that the Realtek like Asus you know, audio configuration wizard had been pulled up, but it showed up behind all of the running windows, so I never saw it. It was silly. But yeah, so the link in the description, there's should be a link in the description to a thing that says computer, and so the NES Classics is an awesome piece of hardware that will do absolutely nothing for me, but will introduce a new generation to NES games, and is awesome for that reason. The games they picked are pretty solid. There's a couple that I might have included and a couple that I might not have. Balloon Fight in particular, I find that a bit surprising, but it is within the realm of you know, everything that Nintendo is doing. I think a lot of people are confused about the idea that it might be, you know, able to play their old cartridges or other things like that, and that is very much not going to happen. This is clearly just an emulator with a flash drive inside of it. But the fact that NES is still supporting these old classics, I think, is awesome. It also speaks a little bit to the culture that Nintendo created, that they're able to do this. Just licensing reasons would usually prevent something like this. So, all right. I'm not moving forward here. All right, we're gonna change levels. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna go back to the airport at the moment and see if we can get some points. Crooked grind around the baggage claim. Alright, so what's a crooked grind? Oops. So the way that these moves work is basically you have 8 directionals, and you combine them with buttons to figure out what you want to do. So in this case, crooked is, I think, up and right. Nope, up and left. So up and left is crooked, and you're able to yeah. So let's see if we can find the. Oh wait, the baggage claim wouldn't be down here. Baggage claim would be on the other side of security.
Let's see you tear it up.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I mean the biggest thing for me is that since there's, it's not that different from the Wii Virtual Console, right? Except it's $60, which means that it's going to be a lot more. It's basically the price of a Wii game in order to get what would be a lot of Wii Virtual Console titles, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, we got that. Excellent. That is true, Brad. I'm curious what I mean. They did say that the Wii like classic remotes will also work with it, so there is that. But oh, I remember doing this a lot. Woo! Alright. Do this one more time. Let's see if we can get that 6 score. Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades.
Yeah, maybe next time.
If you want to gamble, go to the land. Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. Dancing with the devil, this flow, it's all the same to me. The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Oh no! I lost 80,000 points. So Alex, I don't know if the NES is going to upscale well, but I'm assuming that that's one of the things they fixed. Or one of the things they're handling. The Wii console titles, I think, do pretty well on this, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's what is it? Creative use of game mechanics. I think is what I would call it. I mean, they clearly designed this in here, right? So, while you can argue that this is an exploit, you can also just say, no, this was designed. Alright, so we got all the goals. We unlocked a special trick slot, whatever that means. Alright. Oh, okay. I have special tricks. So let's add the Christ error, because my name is Christ. And we'll make it up, down, circle. Done. Done. Cool. Alright, so we finished all the goals here. So which level you guys want to go to? Skater Island seems like it wasn't working really well for me. So we'll go back to that in a little bit. But which of these other tracks would you like to see a little bit more of? The Foundry, I think we need the secret tape. Canada, we need to bury the bully and get some score, so we could do some cool tricks there. Suburbia, I think it's pumpkins and scores. Yeah, they were. I think the gorillas were in the first one. I think that they were in the one that I played first. Foundry, you should go for that secret tape. Alright, that was the first vote we got, so we're going to try out the Foundry. We're going to try and get this secret tape. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the lack of network drivers was amazing to me. As Alex pointed out, the E1000 driver is very much widespread and has been in Linux forever. The fact that Microsoft doesn't ship Windows 10 with an E1000 driver is such a weird choice to me that I can't understand like what the reason for that is. So I had to install a driver in order to get my network card working. Makes no sense. Well, this was for N64 as well. So this was for PS2, but also for N64. So there may be multiples that were for N64. All right, we got that secret tape. There you go. I would not be surprised if the first one was also for N64 though. Alright, so let's just, let's try for some... Oh, let's try and do my new trick. Nope. The port was there, but Windows did not have drivers to be able to use the LAN port that came with my motherboard. So I had to install the drivers using a USB stick, because I was installing Windows myself, and the pre-installed the version of Windows that ships apparently doesn't have the drivers to drive the card. Yeah, that's what was completely ridiculous. Makes no sense. Hello, welcome home. It's not 2 a.m. All right. Alright, so we unlocked another special trick slot. Cool. I was not able to do my... Oh, it's down up. I was doing up down. Okay, let's do, we'll add a no. I want to add a flip. No, I want to add a board flip. Take care, Chris Cheesy 8. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I want like a lip trick. No, I don't want a lip trick. I don't want that. I don't want to grind. There's air tricks. Alright. Down right circle. The laser flip. Okay. So let's go back to Skater Island. We can do this. The trick here may actually be to learn more of my, take care, Chris GC8. Using more of my specials might actually be the trick that does this. So I might need to learn some more specials, especially special grinds. Because I think those offer more impressiveness to the medal committee than to just points, so... Oh, I totally forgot there was a gap there. I just bailed right into it. Alright, that's alright. Let's run around here again. I don't know, you're all ripped up and ready to go! Alright, I didn't end up that far below the bottom. Not sure about the physics of that one, but I'll take it. Alright. I need to avoid the roll-in of Death Gap. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Oh, just touching. You've got to be afraid. That was not working. Oh, Christ Air was... Damn it, damn it, damn it. Blitzkrieg Bob. I don't even know the song, so there you go. Alright, so I need to, No, Van, you're not the only one who's still watching. I'm just quiet, as I'm trying to concentrate for once. Whew! What's that? Hmm? Ah. I still messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Alright. That's right, we're all mesmerized. We're gonna win this time. Oh, I forgot to look at tricks again. Alright. So next time when I get to round 3, you guys just like toss a reminder, or 30 seconds left in round 3. Remind me, look at tricks. Oh no! Yes, the Stein was a gift from my brother for being as a like a wedding party gift or whatever. So I was not a best man, but no, yeah, actually it was Dave. So yeah, it was a gift from my brother for being a in the wedding party at his wedding. So it's actually got a metal plate with my initials on it. Hello, Luis! Hola! Bienvenidos aquí. Bienvenidos aquí. Estoy jugando Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I am the Chris who plays games. Normally I play on a different channel, but I had some technical issues tonight that brought me here, so welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Jugando Tony Hawk. Have you played Tony Hawk before? What's that? Oh, my Hawk vs. Drum one. I keep making the same goddamn mistakes. I know. What's the matter, man? What's the matter, man? Matter, man? What's the matter, man? What's the matter with you? I mean, is clicking bad just a Breaking Bad version of Cookie Clicker? Anyway, yeah, so this says CRS on it, because that's my name. Thank ya, Jeremy. Oh my god. I started off looking at chat. Note to self, don't look at chat. Alright, after this run, we're gonna learn some tricks. We're gonna make one more attempt, and then we're gonna go back to Canada. Once we go back to Canada, land of Oshi, and work on some points there. I don't know what Trello is. Should I know what Trello is? I feel like I should. Maybe I do know what it is, and I just don't remember. Got it. All right, learn some tricks. Let's learn some grind tricks. All right, down left is a Remo slide. Down up is a nose grind to pivot. Down left, down up, down left, down up, down left, down up. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, Stingray. I think Brad has probably counted the number of times that I am going to be dead. So, se me mandar salve un fico. Someone tell me how much was I just insulted by that Portuguese? I don't know it. So the reason that we get a bunch of Portuguese people here tonight is because my channel has a heavy Portuguese leaning, because a lot of Portuguese news sites link to the Hawk vs. Drone video, and so that's the audience we pick up. Google Translate is available. Ali doesn't speak Portuguese either. I was curious what Google Translate thought of it. That's all. All right, that was not terrible. Still not gonna win, but yeah, I was just curious what Google Translate had to say about it. That's true. That was not helpful. I appreciate the translation. Oh, I scratched my nose. Well, I will tell you you are saved anytime. What's your name that I already lost? Alright, we did not come in last. Not last. Fine. Great. Not last. Let's go to Canada. Time to go to Canada. 6 score. Can do. Get the secret tape. Bury that bully. Ouch. But at least here I don't have to worry about bales, so I can just be aggressive. Be aggressive. No, it's true. Obviously, losing points is not great, but it's not nearly as much of a killer as... I don't need you anyway. That was my thought, Brad, yeah. You've changed. I don't need you anyway. You're not the person that I believed in yesterday. Alright. So I need to get 120,000 in 2 minutes. I'm currently at 47,000 in 1 minute and 13 seconds. So this seems unlikely for this run. But that's okay. I think that leaves it as completely plausible. Surgery simulator. No, you're not the same. You've changed. I don't need you anyway. Not the person that I believed in yesterday. Alright, not bad. I'm a Russian. That's actually... Is that Russian? Yeah, a Russian. My singing is not the best, I'll agree. I don't think it's nearly as bad as Soy Bomb made it out to be, but... Oh... There we go. Ah. Alright, so I should not try and make that gap between the rails. It's just not possible. Oh, I was trying to switch to a manual there, but failed it. Da, 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 da. I like, Brad, at one point you were like, you know, choose an X for your Wheel of Fortune. And I was like, no, don't choose an X. And I didn't realize that at one point you were actually being serious because there was an X in the thing. I just completely ignored it and thought it was not real. I don't want to say better. At least your breaking my balls is accurate. I feel like Soy is just completely exaggerating at times. Alright. I think my top score is 120, so I just got 100. That leaves me in good shape. I got to do a little bit better with some of these tricks. Oh. Ah! Gotta get him some. Okay, so the problem with the sideways moves is that as I use my... Alright. Yeah, so I can't hold down the arrow grinds when I'm trying to grind because they'll knock my balance off. So I need to be more straight, up and down, nose grinds, tail grinds, or use the arrows during the jump, but not after. Okay, I think we're getting there. We'll learn some things. It's fine. None of that was useful, but that's okay. We learned some things. We're gonna retry and pull this off. Oh! God damn it. Get your punk ass out of here. Take care, Van Helsing. Good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out for so long. Follow me from my other channel, etc., etc. It's good to have you here. Good to hang out with you. It's awesome to have such great friends. Damn it. That was not a great run. Let's try this again. God damn it. Take care, Stingray. Have a great night. Good to have you here hanging out. Reminder, guys, if you have not checked out Stingray Gaming and you need someone to watch who is not CPG, he is a great guy to watch. Does a lot of the same things I do. Yeah, you should watch him. Alright. Alright, so I think that the just running the rails back and forth is not working for me. I've got to mix it up a bit more. So let's see if we can get into the half pipes here. Ah! Alright, so I need to remind myself that on these inside half pipes, you always want to be leaning in, not out. Because if you lean in, then every time you finish, you'll just end up in the half pipe rather than falling off your board. This is where a lean-in joke would come in. Yep, there you go. I'm just gonna say this is where a lean-in joke would come in handy, but luckily Jess is still here and took care of that for us. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so let's not fail so hard. No pirates tonight, Brad. Alright, so that was this is definitely the right move. So what we want to do here, we're going to use this rail all night long. Oh, jeez. Oh! I was listening to that. Oh! That boneless was not successful. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! I was 300 points short of a 6 score. God damn it. So close. Yeah, so Windows so far has been pretty decent. The Windows 10 install was pretty quick. Didn't require too many... Ah, jeez. Didn't require too much like information or whatever. I did somehow end up connecting my Microsoft account. Oh, because I was using the Microsoft Store to download things, and so my Microsoft account ended up getting like connected to my main account, and so now my login password is my Microsoft account password, which was very weird and confusing. And Comcast is still being a bitch, huh? Wow.
Using discrepancy, lyric weapon, lessons you chances are testing me. Stopping flows and seeds, I'm like atrocity. Killing Dracula, MCs who put the like a killer. I get back in the ill scene, we occupy. No longer bargain. But he was stimulating cerebral system. Cut images from the data with two of them. I'm in the aristocrat, and no diplomat. And I'm blessed with the gift of rap, it's like that. The aristocrat, and no diplomat. And I'm blessed with the gift of rap, it's like
Okay, I should be back now, I think. I'm still waiting, but Comcast looks like it just fixed itself, so sorry about that. But welcome back for anyone who's still around. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, come on. There's no reason I shouldn't have landed that. That's a good question. Drunk? I'm concentrating. I'm trying to beat this game. Also, it's so goddamn hot. Thanks for subscribing. My dog. A lot of people probably aren't even like watching the stream, are not here, have no idea who I am. They're just subscribing because they watched the Hawk video, but that's okay. Anyway, it is that intense. That is correct. Oh no, the reason I was quiet at the time you were asking was because I knew Comcast was being shit. So about 50% of my frames were being dropped at the time by OBS, so I knew that it was not worth it to put a lot of effort into what I was saying. So yeah. Thanks, Bluecore. Ah! Need to land these frickin' jumps. Oops, not in the snow. That will not be functional. So Brad, have you played Factorio? I think Mark and I were talking about it earlier, and we decided that I let one of my friends know that I had thus far avoided Factorio. Okay. Okay, thank you. Ah! That's how it works in real life, right? You get volume discounts on senators as you buy more of them. I think that's how lobbying groups work. Ow, I jumped right into a branch. Oh, good tension. You've got to be afraid. But yeah, so I was just being quiet because I knew that most people wouldn't be hearing about 50% of what I was saying, and you know, I hate to waste words. I can't just say words that you guys aren't gonna hear. Like, what's the point of that? My narcissistic personality does not accept that idea. I can't hear you, Jess. And yeah, you talking louder isn't gonna help. I've got headphones on, sorry. Okay, so I need to get on this rail in order to get the secret tape. Oh, I've totally forgotten what question I was asking Brad. You guys might want to check your live status if you guys are hearing this. Because of all the buffering I just had, you are likely no longer live and could benefit from tapping that button in your Android or iOS or HTML5 client.
Come on, man, leave me alone, eh?
Oh, he said A, like a Canadian.
Don't you ever get tired?
How can I get on that rail? It's like way up top. All right. Let's see if we can get that secret tape. That's what we're gonna do. This round, we're gonna get that secret tape. Is that hooked up to anything else?
Now you have to kiss me.
Can't ride on that. Okay, so I can ride up the side here. Oops. Yeah, so one of the things I've been actually asking myself is if I want to have a Linux. So one of my friends actually suggested I just run a Linux desktop and then use Windows in a VM. And while that would probably work, I think the reality is that would mean that I would be paying two penalties: the Linux on a desktop. You missed fuck Comcast time, and not a whole lot else. I'm currently stymied by the current metal competition I need to win, Psycho Mike. So I'm going back to Canada and looking at some of these achievements that I failed to get so far. It's interesting now that I think about it that basically Tony Hawk is a game that is based on achievements, and it's really the first one that I remember playing as a kid that was just based on not just playing the game, but playing the game, you know, well or better. I don't know if maybe there's something earlier, but this is the first one I can think of. All right, so let's I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get up there. So running a Windows in a VM, for example, would have prevented the problem where I was looking at like not having a network driver. Not having a network driver would not happen had I been running Windows in a VM, because I would have run the Linux network driver, which supports E1000 out of the box, and not the Windows drivers, which apparently don't. So that's one example where the, you know, experience would be better had I been running it in a VM. But overall, I think the problem is that I would be paying the Linux on a desktop penalty, which is non-trivial. I have a Linux desktop. Even on the Linux desktop I have, this is a major problem, and that's like a Google supported thing. God damn it. Yeah, I still have the problem that I'm not sure if the DisplayPort problem I have is with Windows or with the, like, with software or with hardware. So that's an example of a thing that I could imagine being affected. How am I supposed to get up there? I have no idea. So the question is really just whether I'm going to experience other things from being in Windows that I could be solving without being, that I could be solving by not being in Windows. And I don't know that there's anything else. I tend to agree with you, but oh, there we go. And I think that the reality is that at that point I'd be having problems with Linux drivers, right? So especially drivers for brand new modern cards are not going to be there on Linux. NVIDIA, I think, has gotten better about supporting the Linux community and putting together at least some graphics drivers, but they consider some of the accelerated graphics stuff to be their secret magic sauce. That was a nice trick down at the end. I still haven't figured out how the hell to get to that secret tape, though. So NVIDIA has gotten a little bit better, I think, about supporting the Linux community, about you know, giving some drivers, but the advanced drivers, as far as I can tell, they still keep very proprietary, which means you're tying proprietary software into Linux, and the experience is not great. Yeah, the G in GPU on Linux does not apply. It's actually for compute processing unit. How do I get up there? Oops. Alone and first to be alone. Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi 2s are the Raspberry Pi is overall is a great computer, or is a great thing for the world. You know, the super cheap credit card size computer has made so many things happen that would not have otherwise. I'm not sure it's great as your first Linux experience because it's clearly a tool designed for people who are not, you know, experienced with things, and so I'm not sure that the Raspberry Pis, for example, will run stock Linux. They run because they're small, right? They have small capabilities. 512 meg is not big for an operating system these days. So 95,000. I wasn't even trying for score that time, and I did well. So maybe the answer is I just need to not try. You tried and you failed. The lesson is never try. Dumb mistake. The NetHack years. I have a friend, so Mark knows her too, them too, Rax. Rax is a big NetHack player. I never got into it myself. Oh god, I need to stop being so aggressive. Oh, does it? Okay, I don't know. I live behind the times. When I tried to install my Raspberry Pi a few years ago, I did know that you had to run a special OS in part because of drivers. So Raspberry Pi is like trying to be a relatively open platform that anyone can hack. But it turns out that like small, low power, cheap devices are still hard. So yeah, I don't like mine has lived in a box in my basement for the last long while. My original goal was to turn it into a retro streaming device, right? So that, oh, I thought that was just gonna work fine. I didn't think I was gonna have to worry about that. So to you know, install there's like a MAME, like an emulator specific retro arch or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But the goal was basically to you know, turn it into a retro console that I could leave plugged into my TV. Okay, so I gotta get the secret tape and I gotta get these points. I feel like a Retro Pi, I think, is actually the product I was thinking of. Christian Mesa, bienvenidos. Welcome to the stream. I'm the Chris who plays games, playing games tonight here. How's it going? Hablas español? Hablas portugués? Or there's no specific Colombian language, right? I'm not being socially insensitive by speaking in Spanish/Portuguese. Ah! Alright, so I've got 63,000 points, less than a minute into the run, which means that I should be able to double that score, because I'm half done. So let's work on that. No hablas inglés, okay. Yo puedo hablar un poquito de español, pero bienvenidos a la canal. That's probably wrong, but estoy jugando Tony Hawk para un 20 minutos más. So, hola y bienvenidos. Ah! Alright. 40,000 points left. Not actually even quite. 30,000. Estoy jugando como muchos puntos. ¿Puntos? Points? I don't know. Lo siento, pero yo generalmente solo habla español. Oh, I did it! Yeah! Yo estoy, estoy, oh, Jesus. De los Estados Unidos. Yo saqué 5 años de español en mi escuela secundaria. I don't need this points anymore. Yeah, so that's Mark. I should really do that. I should. Anytime my ping to the next top router is more than 100 milliseconds, I should have it turn red so I would know. But yeah, so soy de los Estados Unidos. Soy de Chicago in Illinois. Aquí estoy en Cambridge, Massachusetts, near Boston. Not near. I don't know. Boston. Yo, let's see, I work trabajando para Google. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Gracias por dame una like. I don't know how to say give me a like in Spanish. Jose helped me figure this out in Spanish at one point, but like, what is there even? Yo no sé. I don't know how to get to this tape. Christian, tu inglés está mejor de mi español. So your English is better than my Spanish. Don't worry about it. Gracias para estar aquí. Thank you for being here. How do I get up there? Oh, I think I know. Maybe. Oh wait, what's over here? No. Okay, never mind. But yeah. Generalmente. So Chris plays games está el canal que usando Juan, let's see, lunes y viernes, Monday and Friday. Estoy viernes. Yeah. So usando Chris plays games cuando está lunes o viernes para jugar juegos. Yeah, está en el past. There you go, Jose. It's alright. But yeah. So I use Chris Plays Games, generally speaking, when I stream on Mondays and Fridays, playing retro games on Mondays and whatever I feel like on Fridays. We're not using it tonight for technical reasons, but we'll be back there on Monday. That's okay. I mean, Christian, tu inglés está mejor de muchos de personas que está hablando English aquí. Your English is better than most people who speak English here. Estoy personas que, no puede, they can't spell, no puede, dice nadie que, nada. Scene error. I can't say anything without errors, so don't worry about it. Alright. This is reaches for your telephone. Jose, what that means is you should go to bed. We're only going to be here for about 15 more minutes. Está jugando para 15 minutos más. Y then we'll raid somebody. Está viviendo un otro jugando de juegos aquí en YouTube. So thanks for being here, Christian. Gracias, Christian, para estar aquí. Okay. I was doing it the wrong way the entire time. Mandatory video game minecart ride. That's great. I should have realized that when like there's a switch that you trigger that causes something to happen, that it's going to be important. Well, gracias, Christian. Yo solo I only speak English, so yo solo habla inglés, pero I try, pero yo trabajando para hablar los idiomas que personas que está aquí speak. So I try to speak the languages that people here speak, because yo sé cómo difícil está para comprender un otro idioma. Es muy difícil. I know how difficult it is to understand a different language. It's very difficult, and I enjoy when people try. Yo sé que está bien cuando una persona, trabajando como hablar un otro idioma. I know I like it when people work to try to speak a different language. Okay. Y también yo conoce como un stream que solo está en Spanish, en español. I've thought about having a stream only in Spanish, or maybe Spanish and English the same way this one is at the moment. So. Oh no. Los otros personas que están aquí están jugando un game que se llama Clicking Bad. The other people who are here are playing a game called Clicking Bad, which is about making meth. Que está sobre hace meth. Alright, so I did get to the top there, but I did not get over to the tape. So I'm getting closer. This particular jump is hard. Está muy difícil como está aquí. Pero yo sé. Alright, alright, alright. Yes! I did it. You're not the same, you've changed. I don't need you anyway. You're not the person that I believed in yesterday. You're not the same, you've changed. I don't need you anyway. You're not the person that I believed in yesterday. So Christian, ¿cómo viviendo esta está jugando? How did you find this stream? If you're still here. Alright, did I get another trick slot? Really? No, I did. Look at that. Alright. We're gonna try one more time to pick up a bronze medal in this. Oh! Okay, so I think the manual is my savior here. So the manual lets you. Jess is asleep, so I'm not gonna tell her that right now. You'll have to tell her the next time you're streaming, Brad. Oh. Okay, so the manual is the trick. The manual lets you combine things. Look at that, second place. Yeah, that's right. Despite a bail, I still got second place. Alright, so this particular run is not going to do as well, but that's okay. I did not figure out the cruise. I didn't never look it up or anything. I assume that it's like you have to get a certain number of points or complete like all of the tapes in a certain number of levels or something like that. It does explain why read in a book. Yo no sé. Dice en español or Portuguese? Say it in Spanish or Portuguese? I'm not sure if read in a book is what you meant to say. Alright, so I'm currently in second. Woo! Oh, okay, so it's just the final level because you beat all the other ones. So I would have to get past this one, get enough tapes, and beat the next two levels, which I have not done yet, which is not going to happen tonight. Alright, so I'm probably not going to beat my previous scores with this run, but that's okay. Hopefully. Ooh. Hola, Christian Mesa. Bienvenidos aquí. I don't know how I can read in a book, but hola. Está bien? Oh no. So I think that Christian Mesa is saying "shout me out," basically, which. If he was saying it in English, I would make fun of him, and because he's saying it in Spanish, I'm like, oh, totally. Alright, new level. Look at that. Start the earthquake. Block the car chase. Uh-oh. Están muchas cosas que están difícil. There's many things here that are difficult. Oh! Alright, I did not stop the car chase like that. Oh, that was not good. Christian se gustaría más, me dice más, necesito, dice en español que se gusta. Yo no sé, despite my lack of English, you should say it in Spanish. Or despite my lack of Spanish, you should say it in Spanish. Oh, it stopped. Oh, that's not the car chase. That's like the something else. Oatmeal cookies. Do you like oatmeal? I like oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm not sure that I would like oatmeal cookies. Oh.
You got. Not going to.
Okay, I did not win. Oh, I got 100,000 though, so that wasn't too bad. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's just go for skate this time. So one of the interesting things is actually that all of the levels have different requirements for different players. So like the location of skate is different for each different player. Oh, there's my skate. Get out of here. You're just my photographer, I don't like you. Oh, okay, I need to get up on that rail. Let's get out of here, go up here. Game to me. Alright. Gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try and like land on the front of that van. Oh, I failed. Well, I actually worked, but... Yay, Brad! Alright, so how do I... Not that way, apparently. We love and weep. Sons of sin. Varial kickflip the tower rails gap. Alright, let me see if I can look at my trick list. Varial kickflip is this way and alright. There we go. Down. Yeah, okay. Let's run over to the
What you got? Huh? What you got? Let's see your trick.
Yeah, we will. First we have to get out of here. Alright, there we go.
Let's see your trick.
Oh! Damn it. This is super... There's so many rails here, and I think you've got to make a transition between two specific ones, which means... it's hard. Die, photographer! You're in my way! There we go. Oops. I hate those situations where you can look and say like, oh look, like I'm totally gonna die and I don't know what to do about it. Darth Mail. I don't know. I love these. I am so happy. So one of the things about this game, so I could play PlayStation games on my previous computer, sort of, but I couldn't stream them. The music especially dropped out a lot. All right, so what we're gonna do? Oh, we unlocked a new level. We're gonna check out Tokyo. Is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna get to the cruise ship tonight. No, it's fine. I was just making fun of you, Jose. We're not going to get to the cruise ship tonight, I don't think, but we are going to check out this Tokyo Mega Mecha Mayhem. Oh, Tokyo. I remember this. Ah! So rails everywhere. Alright, so this run is going to be my loser, I think. If it's not, it's a sign that I've done something terribly wrong with my life. Has enough lights to be Akihabara. So I've actually been to Akihabara. It's a cool spot. It's one of the cool things that I've done, you know, working in open source for a while. I got the opportunity to present at a number of open source conferences, and so I got to present. That was terrible. So I got to present at a conference in the Phosphor-G Japan conference in Tokyo and then Osaka, which was pretty cool. It was funded by a university in Japan. Funded my particular trip, which was neat. You know, it's nice. It's nice to feel wanted. You know, so. No! Oh! Had I landed that, that would have been awesome. Since I got greedy, it is not. I am greedy all over this place. I'm not gonna. Okay. So before I do my third run, the answer is clearly to drink. So. Brad's just sitting there going like, "You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall." All you guys. Just in case you didn't know what they're saying, it's there. That's right. Oh, what was even that? There was nothing there. Apparently Jeep is also a sponsor. Oh, I am not gonna be doing well. All right, this might be my best run. We're gonna try this one more time. And then we're gonna raid. So if there's like, I assume that my watching count says more than 3. If it does not say more than 3, let me know. because that would be really sad. Oh. Oh. All right, 10 is good. And we can do a raid with 10. 10 means there's at least 3 of you actually here, so I'll pull up some other interesting people we've got online. I'm sure there's somebody online that we can watch. It won't be as cool as Tony Hawk, but all right. So I am thinking Monday will be Monday will be Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but and I know it's a sim game, which is going to be mostly boring, but I want to play some Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I'm going to share my love with all of you. So this is going to be 27. Oh, 24. Okay, I wasn't that far off, despite some of my zeros. Yes, you can wall ride in this game. Someone asked that question earlier. Ow! What's the matter, man? What's the matter with you? Ah! So Jet Set Radio, your goal is to like spray paint things or something? I don't really get it. I might be good at it, but I don't think I really get it. So cool, you can't watch the game in the US. I am glad that Psycho Mike pointed out that it was my VOD from the other channel was what was actually causing that, because I was like concerned because of how I know things are supposed to work, that they shouldn't be working in that way. Alright. Wow! I should not have landed that, but I'll take it. Woo! Okay, that was not a great score in their eyes, but in my mind that was a pretty solid one. All right. Just give me a second. We're gonna pull up. Oh yeah, so I'm using Edge now, I guess. It's weird. Kind of works most of the time, but it's a little bit weird. Okay. Gaming, YouTube.com live. Excuse me. Oh no! Stop doing that. Okay. So we got no poke it. No. Oh wait, no! Stop doing things, making noise. Bad. No. Okay, good. Oh, Dragon Warrior. Someone's playing. That's gonna be so boring. This is the game that I've wanted to stream forever. It's in my channel trailer. It's like the first part of my travel trailer, channel trailer, and it's so. We're gonna raid this guy. So here we go. We're gonna do a raid. This is Gaming Lawyer. Gaming Lawyer is my favorite streamer ever. Well, no, Brad's my favorite streamer ever with Jose a close second. But Gaming Lawyer is is a close good guy. What? I can't send a link. Ah. Okay. Here we're I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this. There you go. Mark has been a gaming lawyer fan before. Hunger for justice. Okay, stop typing, everyone, for a second. I have to do a thing. Oh, god damn it. Stupid Edge, your highlighting sucks. I clicked copy. Why did you not copy? Oh, there we go. You just paste very slow. Like, really slow. It takes like 2 seconds. Okay, we got that. All right, and now I'm going to open this other computer where I can type things. And I'm going to type http gaming.youtube.com/watch v equals that. What? You mean text is invalid? Oh, shit. Still invalid. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, someone just linked to gaming lawyer. Oh, there we go. There you go. Yeah, so go there. Hang out with Gaming Lawyer. Thank you guys so much for being here despite my silliness in being on the wrong stream and everything else like that. I appreciate it. And para todos que está aquí de Brazil y Colombia, bienvenidos. Yo estoy el Chris who plays games. This is my main channel. Está mi main canal. Bienvenidos. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Adios. Goodbye.